It's near Boston in Lincolnshire, where we're following Jordan Holloway through a live match today for our channel members. We're about an hour in now. He had a brilliant start. He's caught some nice fish up this edge to his left-hand side. We've managed to get the GoPro in there, so it looks fantastic as well. Really happy with that. I think we'll get some lovely shots from down there. And he's then just moved now onto a line with casters about 5 metres out, where he's been feeding quite aggressively from the start. And since he's changed, he's had a really nice run. Now he has foul hooked a few fish as well, but he's had plenty in the mouth and he's catching really well. So let's see how big this one is. It looks like a nice one though. He's just said it might be foul hooked, he's not sure, but he's got one on anyway, so. Foul hooking him is an occupational hazard, but it's interesting looking round, and we are sort of following the open match today, so you can see there's plenty of anglers around these lakes. Looking around, the anglers who are fishing shallow don't really seem to be doing much. It seems like the odd bite shallow, that's all that's sort of coming out, whereas Jordan's managed to catch fairly steadily really on this up to now. And from what I'm seeing, he's probably, along with Tom Edwards, doing about the best from what I can make out. So yeah, very exciting times at Westwood. We've got the Fish O Mania final approaching. That's middle of July or back end of July. Jordan obviously qualified for that. Those who don't know, Christian also qualified on Wednesday, so that's brilliant. We've actually got, I'm going to say, 3 Catch More Media men in there. We've got Christian, Jordan, and of course Kieran Marsden's qualified. So there's only me and Rob who've let the side down on that really. That might be foul hooked as well, looking at where it was hooked, but we'll see. Sometimes they do swim up in the water very quick, but I'd be surprised. Let's have a look. You can see how quickly he's up nearly. That was always going to happen, I think. You can see how quickly he's catching though. He's had a really nice run on this line. It makes for a very exciting forthcoming event. I think the Fish Show this year. I think it'll be brilliant. From what I can make out, the lake's fishing really well. I mean, the lineup in Fish O Mania, I think it's got to be one of the strongest finals ever. I mean, to name but a few, we've got Jordan, obviously, Christian, Kieran Marsden. We've got Jamie Hughes, we've got Andy Bennett, Matty Dawes, last year's champion. It's just a bit of a joke. Andy Power, of course, as well. It really is quite a prolific lineup. What's interesting on this line, what Jordan's done to try, I'm just going to try and show you. He has left plenty of bristle showing. I don't know if you can see that all right. Plenty of float bristle so that he can really try and work out what's a liner from a proper bite. Although, as you can see, that's not as easy as you might think on this. So yeah, and a brilliant start to the live match. 2 lovely sections. I think what we're going to end up doing is another foul hooker. Just gone a bit iffy. Typical curse of the camera. This is turn the camera on and we'll start foul. He's just shouted down. He actually is going to get a shallow rig out, just because of how many fish seem to be up in the water, and that's what it's all about today. It's about working it out, you know. He's obviously got everything with him and set up in his kit case, but he thought he'd catch better on the deck to start with. And to be fair, as I said, I think from what I'm seeing, there's not many people beating him up to now, so that margin was brilliant to start with. And then I was just petered out a little bit. Possibly if there's too much bait in there, or we're not sure really, but started off very strong, and then it's just got slightly worse. But this line, when he first went on, it was great. Quite a lot of fish in the mouth, and it's been very interesting seeing how it's developed now to almost as if he's caught the fish that were on the bottom. And all he can manage now is the odd one that's sort of saying that one looks like it's in the mouth. Shook its head like it's in the mouth. Yeah, that's in the gob. It doesn't feel, but it's mad, isn't it? Like, we've been filming 4 minutes 55 in that time. He's had 2 fish in the net, and he's lost 2 fish. So it's quite prolific. even though it doesn't always feel it when you sort of sat online waiting for a bite. I just want to let you know as well, folks, over on the members area, obviously we've got the Catch More Extra and Catch More Elite packages, but just Catch More Extra gets you access to everything. There are now 17 live matches like this. We've got Bob Nudd on one, we've got Jordan, we've got Matt Godfrey, obviously loads with Christian. A couple with myself. You know, it's building into a really nice sort of live match archive. So if you do enjoy watching live match footage, get over there and sign up. As I said, Catch More Extra, that gets you access to everything. The advantage with the Elite package, Catch More Elite, is you get everything a week early. So even the main channel content, you get that a week early. There, that one's in the mouth. So that line's settled down now, if you see what I mean. You know, now, what, 6 minutes in, and he's had 3 fish, so that's one every 2 minutes, probably averaging £1.5 to £2. He's on for a really big weight today. Definitely on for 150 plus, I think, looking at how it's started. Bit of an oyster catcher or something coming in, or bitten or whatever it is, I don't know. Pale one with a big black beak on it. About as good as my bird knowledge gets, I'm afraid. I'm sure somebody will drop a comment with what it was. It weren't a seagull, it got a funny head on it. I think so. Seagulls have like yellow beaks. Oh, that was a nice bite. Yeah, it's great fishing, isn't it? Real treat. A little bit of a drive for us to come here, but coming to Westwood, it's always worth it. It's lovely. Just a lovely place. And a good sized match. I mean, we were slightly late this morning for the draw. Just got there in time, but I'd like to bet there's probably 25 to 30 anglers here, maybe even a few more than that. So a good sized match. There we are. As you can see, he's putting a weight together. And this time, he's got a carp on as well. It's a big carp. Oh yeah. Look at that, folks. Absolutely beautiful. Oh. Lovely fish, that is. He's probably put, while we've been filming, well, must have put £12 in the net.
Okay.
Yeah. 3 F1s and a carp. And that's in 8 minutes. So it gives you an idea of how he's doing and what he's catching here. Apparently he's on a good peg today. This peg did win the match last week, so favoured draw for the lad. So he's keeping that feed dead tight. And sort of grouping them casters nicely. I think that bristle is important. He's got a little back shot on there so he can control what his rig's doing. With that bit of bristle showing, he's now able to sort of distinguish a true bite from a liner. Most of the time, anyway. Yeah, just so you're never going to get 100%. I mean, all you can do is what he's done there. I mean, the rig will look at that. I mean, that one's fouled. But we'll look at the rig, obviously, in the live match. But got a special rig that helps him to keep things to a minimum. Just a very positive, bulk down pattern, basically. So he's stacking all the odds in his favour of not foul hooking him, even though, as we know, it's inevitable. The odd one will be foul hooked. The elastic, I think that's that Preston 13, the Jura slip. Yeah, he says it is. Yeah, so it's that Jura slip stuff, the hybrid elastic. Just accurately he's feeding by hand, folks. Really keeping it nice and tightly grouped. That's fizzing nice. A lot of fish moving. I think he's on for a big weight today. Big weight. We'll soon find out, though. So what we're going to do now, we're going to do a little bit more filming for the live video. It'll be out. George very kindly said we can get this out before the final, which is good of him, because he thinks that a lot of what he's learning once he knows it, and he's confident enough to let us put this video out before the final. So that's a real coup for us, to be honest. It'll give you guys who are going to head down an idea of what you can expect, and maybe a little look at some of the methods and tactics that will be used on the big day. But he's had a great start, so what we'll do, we'll sign off for now. Keep your eyes peeled, folks. Jordan Holloway's live match at Westwood Lakes will be live to channel members over the next couple of weeks. And if it carries on like it started, it's going to be an absolute cracker. So, yeah, keep your eyes peeled and we'll bring you details of the live match when it comes out. Let's watch him land this one. And we'll sign off. I was going to sign off, but I couldn't sign off if you do it with him playing a fish. It's just not fair. You can see it's pretty good fishing, pretty prolific. There we are, a lovely big F1. So thanks for watching, folks. And yeah, keep your eyes peeled. The live match will be out in a couple of weeks.